Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Kaiju Wars. This fight is between Gipsy Avenger and Mechagodzilla from the Heisei era. Now, this fight was suggested by Cameron Staples, so shout out to him. Let's get into it. Now, Gipsy Avenger is from the Pacific Rim series. He's from the sequel, which came out 14 years later? I don't know. Okay, anyways, let's get Gipsy Avenger. It's a Jaeger, or a giant robot that fights off kaiju, which are giant monsters that come up from the rift, which is a giant crack in the hole of the ocean, which they swim back up. And yeah, they're basically the robots are designed to fight other kaiju. What happens when they fight another robotic monster designed to kill other monsters? Mechagodzilla. We're using the Heisei Mechagodzilla. What the hell, Mechagodzilla? wait, what? Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, so this Mechagodzilla is from the 1992 movie Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2. So yeah. He was a giant robot, Godzilla, who's been piloted by human, pilots. And he's actually one of the few kaiju who actually killed Godzilla. Without the help of Fire Rodan, Godzilla would have died, and it would have actually been successful. Because Mechagodzilla killed Godzilla by aiming for a second brain, which is around his ass. No, literally. Godzilla has two brains. One of them is in his head and the other one's in his ass. Yeah. Okay. okay. Let's just get into their weapons. No, just statistics. Gipsy Avenger, like always, huge size, but so freaking lightweight. Anyways, Gipsy Avenger is 268 feet tall and weighs around 2,004 tons. Mechagodzilla, on the other hand, weighs a whopping, mother-shucking, 300. It's around 393 feet tall, and oh god damn, weighs around like what? Like 165,878 tons. He's a big boy. But let's see their abilities. Well, for starters, Gipsy Avenger can punch, kick, and everything. But basically, Gipsy Avenger has Elbow Rockets 2.0, Chainsword 2.0. It's Plasma Caster, there's Plasma Gun 2.0. It has a sprint speed upgrade, so that means you can run faster. He has a dual plasma chainsaw, shown in this picture right here. And he has missiles. But what does Mechagodzilla have, eh? Well, Mechagodzilla has his Mega Buster, which is a chest beam he can shoot out of his chest, his waist, his stomach area. He has laser cannons, which is just rainbow skittle breath puke. It's just shaped like that. The shock anchor, which is apparently harpoons built into his arms, which once they hit, and they shock his opponent. He has the G Crusher, which is the advanced, which is a more advanced version of the shock anchor. He has paralyzer missiles, which can paralyze his opponents for a short amount of time. Tranquilizer missiles, which can tranquilize his opponents. Plasma grenade, which wait. I got mixed up. I meant Mechagodzilla. Okay, let me restart all of this. Mega Buster. Shoot rain, which is a fire rainbow-colored beam from his mouth, called the Mega Buster. He can shoot laser cannons, which come out of his fucking eyes. He has the shock anchor, which already know what that is. And then there's the plasma grenade, which is actually the beam that comes from his stomach, which is the yellow laser beam. He has the hover attack. He can use jets to suspend himself in the air and attack enemies with his weapons from a distance in a maneuver known as the hover attack. He has a diamond coating. Which is basically just, he's basically he can deflect any attack basically. He also has a high power laser beam cannon, which when combined with the Garuda, which is a vehicle that can attach to him, when he has that, he can shoot his high power laser beam cannon. Yeah. That's pretty much it. But he does have one weakness. Hand-to-hand combat. Yeah, Shane got, Gipsy Avenger may be lightweight, but at least he knows when to, go hand-to-hand. But not like, Mechagodzilla. Godzilla sucks ass when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. He lacks really any ability to fight up close. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay. How would they defeat each other? Well, just the Avenger just has to get up close, use his chainsaws, and just decapitate Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla, on the other hand, well, he just has to blast him away with all his new improved weapons that he has. Yeah. Pretty much it. Okay, and let's get into the fight. This fight takes place in San Juan. So, yeah. This fight takes place in San Juan. Oh, let's get into it. Gipsy Avenger is deployed in San Juan because he's afraid there's another monster. But that other monster is Mechagodzilla. Now, apparently, the government's got some word that this giant monster is actually a robot from Japan. But the robot from Japan is piloted, So they both look at each other. And then Gipsy Avenger decides to, punch Mechagodzilla in the face. Mechagodzilla punches back, but it's not strong. Fight! Ding, ding, ding. Mechagodzilla then uses his Mega Buster, which blasts like freaking, which blasts away the giant Jaeger. But the Jaeger stands his ground. He uses elbow rocket and launches it towards Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla has a diamond coating though, so it doesn't really affect him as much as without it. Mechagodzilla then charges in and punches him in the face a couple of times before using his freaking his laser cannon, which he shoots out of his eyes and that hits his chest. Now the chest is a nuclear reactor, so hitting that will cause doom. Literal fucking doom. For all of us. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Sorry for that long pause. Anyways, Gipsy Avenger then unleashes his dual plasma chainsaws and starts sawing away on Mechagodzilla. But Mechagodzilla uses his plasma grenade and blasts away Gipsy Avenger once again. Gipsy Avenger is getting tired of getting blasted away. And then Mechagodzilla roars. And the Garuda flies in, like everyone at Avengers Endgame. That movie's old as hell, man. And then the Garuda flies in. The Garuda attaches onto Mechagodzilla, and then out comes the high power laser beam cannon. Yeah. The laser beam cannon is just the Avenger, and just the Avenger uses his plasma caster and pew 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 shoots Mechagodzilla a couple of times. This actually hurts him for once, and just the Avenger uses his chainsaw blades and then just sticks it into the stomach of Mechagodzilla. But Mechagodzilla kind of malfunctions a bit, and then uses plasma grenade. And blasts off the arm, the entire arm of Gipsy Avenger. Gipsy Avenger is like, holy shit. And Mechagodzilla can't use his plasma grenade anymore. So yeah, but anyways, he flies up into the air, does his hover attack. He shoots his Mega Buster and laser beam cannons at just the Avenger. But just the Avenger jumps up and does a taekwondo kick and crashes and kicks him into a couple of buildings, killing a lot of people. Mechagodzilla then flies back up and uses his paralyzer and tranquilizer missiles. They all stun just the Avenger, who falls down to his knees. He then uses the G Crusher and they hit the cables, and then just the Avenger is stunned and then falls over. They hit the weak points. The cute weak points. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that diamond coating can also reflect any laser beam attack. And when that laser beam attack hits, it shoots out the plasma grenade. Anyways, just the Avenger is stunned. But then Mechagodzilla picks him up and goes and rips into his radiation core and crushes it. That core explodes. Insert explosion sound. And the town of San Juan is fucked. Everyone is dead. The smoke clears. We see that Gipsy Avenger is no more, but Mechagodzilla has lost both of his arms. Hey, it was worth it, eh? He at least won. The Japanese has won the Robot Wars. Verdict: in a fight between Gipsy Avenger and Mechagodzilla from the Heisei era, Mechagodzilla wins. He has more of an arsenal, and plus he's just a lot more better. Has more powerful weapons. But I'm sure that Gipsy Avenger, if he got close, he could just decapitate and chop off the head of Mechagodzilla. But hey, that's just my opinion. Bye bye. I'll see you guys later. Yeah, subscribe if you want to.